Casson is here. She's a
Yes.
busy wife and mother, and she's keeping everything warm and getting it all to the table at the same time, at the same temp.
Yes, and that's what we're doing here. It's a warming tray, so that way when those last-minute people start coming in for Thanksgiving, my mom said, oh, I had to warm this up this time and warm it up for this guy and that guy. Now you can have everything nice and warm the entire time for whatever holiday setting you're putting on, or it could be every day, people coming home at different times from work or school.
Now, these are 15 by 12 inches in size. They're warming trays with stay cool handles. And what's the temperature range?
So you've got 120 on low, 195, and then 265 for medium and high.
265 for medium and high.
265 goes, I mean, that's pretty high, and it will stay on for 72 hours. You may not need it for that long, but it'll stay on that long.
You choose a color because the color makes you smile. They all do exactly the same job. Now, I have this for you, and look at the side of the unit. This is tomato. This is stainless. And I have it in cracked pepper, which is the closest I have to black. Now, these are 15 by 20, or by 12 inches, I should say. And this is a wipe clean, yes?
Yes, just wipe clean, a nice damp cloth, make sure it's turned off. And here's all the different ways you're gonna use it. So for the first thing, holiday, settings, right? You've got Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas. I'm doing a Sipsgiving. I've got some friends over doing a Sipsgiving. It's sips and dips. So it's so fun.
I love that idea.
So fun, right? And so I'm going to be using this and the mini slow cooker that I've got on later on to put all that. But this is going to keep everything nice, warm, and toasty. So anything you can put in the oven that's bakeware or cookware or even stovetop can go on the warmer.
It's our only order of the year. This is designed for just vessels, not
just
putting food right on the heat source.
That's definitely a big tip. So if you got an appetizer you want to keep warm, make sure it's on something, either a baking tray, just like we have this bacon, so you can do a breakfast bar if you want to do that, and very easy to use. So I'm going to come over here and show you. Here, where's my little knob at? There it goes, right there. So it's low, medium, and high. Again, 120, 195, and 265. So it can get really hot. And I would suggest turning it on all the way on high first. Let it really heat up. And if you need to keep it on low, you can go ahead and dial it back. You're going to have a nice oversized handle on both sides. It makes it nice and easy. Raised feet as well. So even though it's getting super hot, it's not touching the countertops or ruining any kind of tabletops or anything like that. You can easily put it anywhere you want. And really, it's going to keep everything nice and toasty. And I've got something in the oven right now. I'm just going to pop out. That's really the best way to use it. You've got something coming out of the oven, pop it right onto here, so it's going to keep it nice and warm the entire time.
Because the biggest stress for us home cooks is getting everything to the table hot at once.
Yes.
Because now I can't help you if people will not eat when it's hot. That's a whole different story. But if you are stressing over getting everything to the table at the same temperature, these are very important. Is that mac and cheese?
And it is. And mac and cheese is one of those, and once it starts getting cold, the cheese stiffens up.
And
so
it congeals,
Yes, it congeals. And so here you're going to get nice melty cheese anytime somebody comes and grabs it. Again, that's why I'm using it a lot for my dips, because those have a lot of cream cheese bases, cheeses in them that can kind of get stiff over time. So this keeps everything nice and toasty and warm for your guests. Again, you have low, medium, and high to choose from. I've been using it on medium. I know, look at that. Ooey and gooey, and you have nice
spinach artichoke?
It is spinach artichoke dip. And again, just super easy to use. You have that nice turn dial right here. Where'd it go? Yep, nice turn dial. And then the oversized handles, and again, raised feet, so it's staying up. And again, it'll stay on for 72 hours. Now, I joke, that's probably longer than you want people to stay at your home. I don't know what you're...
Probably. And I would tell you, it's going to be perfect for holiday, but it's also going to be great for game day, movie night, wine club, whatever you're trying to keep warm at the same time. Now, this is our only order of the year. So we have this in tomato, but if you want tomato, 1,600 left. Here's stainless, most popular, only 2,100 available. And then finally the cracked pepper. So only 900 are available. Many of you are looking at this and saying, well, what kind of vessels? Anything that is oven safe will be safe on this, yes?
Absolutely. It's tempered glass on the top. That's going to give you nice, even heat through whatever you're putting on that's already oven safe or stovetop safe. So you can see I have a lot of different things. Of course, we love our Temptations, but I've got a cast iron skillet over here. I've got a baking sheet. And so, again, anything that you're going to pop in the oven, if you're not sure, check on the bottom. It usually will say that something is oven safe or heat safe. And so you're able to put it on just to make sure you don't put the food directly on it.
We have an au gratin pan.
Please Please do. Please do.
And is this going to be like a s'more bread pudding?
You can do well, this is a s'more bread pudding.
Oh, that
and I
is.
believe this is your apple.
That's my apple pear brown butter.
Yes, yes, that's
Thought
what
it looked familiar.
yes, looks so good. So we have a cast iron skillet on there. Again, keeping everything nice and ooey gooey for you. And like I said, we have the holiday settings out here. You can do a breakfast bar. You can use it for appetizers. As you mentioned, the game day.
A little
people
glaze on
coming
your
over,
bread
a little
pudding.
Glaze.
Now, I
And
know these are probably for the s'mores, but you could also use these for the bread pudding.
I'm not mad about that. I like that.
Yeah.
Little dips in there. I mean, it's just really nice. And too, you know, when you have these busy families, busy moms, busy everybody, when you want to come home and you want to keep things warm and hot, you can do it on this. It doesn't always have to be in the oven. You can keep it on here with the lid on, and it stays nice
And
and warm
maybe
and
you're
toasty.
cooking for more people than you're used to because it's holiday and you're probably cooking for
Yes.
20 people, whereas you're used to cooking for only 6, right? So this becomes very important because now everything is able to be kept warm and at the same temperature while people are arriving and they're hugging and kissing
Yes,
and doing all that they
yes.
do. This is why something like this becomes so very important. Now, I will tell you we have 3 colors remaining, but it's the only order of the year. Now, 600 of these have been ordered. I have this in the red. In the tomato, rather. 1,500 in the tomato. In the stainless, by far most popular. Only 1,900 remain. And then finally, I have it for you in the cracked pepper, and fewer than 700 left to go around. This is going very, very quickly. A lot of you are looking at this and saying, well, how much would this normally be? About $58.99. We've got it at $39.98 and free ship because remember, this is a Black Friday sale price. All Black Friday sale price items are on free ship and 5
I
pay.
saw that. Now, before I go to one big thing, so many of us were using that sterner, right? You get the fire going and the whole metal sheet thing on the
Little canisters,
top,
yeah.
little canisters, the whole thing. How messy is that, right? Do you want that little keep that
Smells
candle
weird,
going?
too.
It does. It does, right? So now it's going to keep it nice, clean, of just beautiful buffet, beautiful presentation. So you don't have to go out and buy all that mess and, you know, create
All that mess.
all that havoc on your beautiful buffet table.
All right, Susie, we're going to see you a little later with your
Yes.
slow cooker. Looking forward to
Yes,
that.
yes.
In the meantime, let's check in with Rachel. Rachel's going to remind you of some goodies as I make my way over to do another Today's Special Value presentation.
We started our show with Pop It,